Thank you, and please be seated. Well, I welcome everyone here today and all of those at home who are watching from home or even across the country. My sister lives in Calgary. Hi, Wendy. She said she'd be watching. There you go, 2 from Calgary. For those who don't know me, my name is Patricia James. Locally, I go by Pat, and it is really an honor to be here this morning. This was my home church for many, many years until I went into ministry, and it's so wonderful to be asked to be here today. I know Kent's enjoying himself, and so we let that happen. I hope that all of you welcomed in the new year with great hope and great excitement for things to come in 2025 for each of us. It will mean something different, but whatever it means, know that as a family, a community of faith, we're all here to share those wonderful things and those challenging things with you through 2025. Now, what's especially nice about being here today is this is a celebratory day. Today is the start of Epiphany. It's actually tomorrow in the Christian calendar, but it's celebrated beginning today, and it goes right up until March 2nd, when we then start to prepare for Lent, believe it or not. The seasons go by very quickly. So it's my honor not only to be here, but to welcome Epiphany into our midst. Before today, as we begin, let's take a moment to light the candle of Christ. Bring the light of Christ into our midst.
This is the right. It's for me. A story is told that once, long, long ago, a group of magi brought gifts to Jesus, valuable gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. We too bring our gift to Jesus, some tangible and some intangible. As we reach the end of the Christmas season, we think of the gifts we wish to take into the new year, the gift of hope. The gift of peace. The gift of joy. The gift of love. The gift of Christ reflected in our daily lives, our choices, our actions, our way of living and loving. Of our faith be brought alive in worship today. May the gifts of our faith be shared every day of the new year.
Please remain seated as we sing, I am the light of the world. As we gather together, let us call in that light of the world. Arise, shine, for your light has come. We are called out of our darkness into the light. Lift up your eyes and look around. We rejoice in the gift of light. Come, let us worship the God of light and joy and peace. We come to kneel at the cradle of the babe, the light incarnate. And our opening prayer is always a privilege to continue to welcome God into our midst. God of promise and light, open our eyes this morning that we may see your light in the darkness. Open our hearts that we may perceive your promises of justice and righteousness fulfilled in the babe of Bethlehem. May we, like the Magi, have a star to guide us on our own quest to find the one who will truly set us free. May this time of worship bring us closer to you, that the good news of the birth of Emmanuel, God with us, will transform our lives. Amen. Wow, I know there's been lots of things going on throughout Christmas, even after Christmas and upcoming, now that the Christmas rush is over. And I think they have a few slides there that we want to highlight at this point. January 7th, Stewards meeting, please, if you can attend. It's so important that you be there. And once again, with this session as well on the 21st at 7 o'clock p.m. Your presence is really needed at this time of year. Annual reports from all the committees, all the people. If you're not sure if you're supposed to write a report, please check with Suze to make sure it gets in there. And then it will follow by an official board meeting on January 28th. Once again, really important meetings these times of year. Sorry, I have shade on half my screen. Oh, here we go. Seniors Learning and Lunch, January 17th, Heart to Home Meal Service. If you're going to stay for lunch, can you just sign up at the sheet so we can make sure that we have enough for everybody? And the Lunch and Learns are not only a great way to learn things, but just to say hello to other people. Are there any other announcements that anyone wants to say before we go on to our celebrations and our concerns? This looks new. Well, Bonnie's not here, first of all, to do concerns. We add her and Paul to the list, but certainly we add Bonnie to the list. I understand that she fell, and I'm not sure if she broke her wrist or her arm. Yeah, do you want to share that news?
Yeah, that was unexpected. She had a really good chiropractor treatment. I think I should reimburse her for that now. Got her around. She tootled around Shoppers, had a great time. Got her out of the car. We made sure that there was no ice underneath her. I turned my back to get her basket out of the back seat. She's hoofing it up the steps. I should have been behind her. I was not. I feel about this big. And the next thing I hear is, Susan! And I look, and she's lying on the ground, and she broke her left forearm. So we had to get medical attention. And she's at home. She's rather uncomfortable. She said, yes, please put her on the list. We were joking around a little bit, concocting a side story of how she broke her arm. But we chose to go with the truth, so that's good, because we'll get found out anyways. And yeah, so if you can all give a prayer for Bonnie, she has her left forearm is broken, and so Paul is now looking after her too.
Yes. Ha is right. And I'm sure they would appreciate a phone call without question. Thank you, Susan. Brendan, was that you who had? Okay, let's finish. Any other concerns that we want to? Oh, Oh, baby, that would have been a concern. Well, let's go on to celebrations then.
So this New Year's, I'm going through the process of quitting smoking. So it's a process, but it's going well so far. I also picked up a small part-time job in Schaumburg that just is like moving stuff around. So and it's good.
Oh, lots of good new things starting for you. Wow, here's to a happy and healthy new year.
Ronnie's birthday's on Wednesday.
The same day as Elvis Presley's. Ray, did you have something? Anyone else for celebration? I mean, there's so much to celebrate, isn't there? How do you pick one or two things to say?
We had our kids home from Tennessee for Christmas for 2 weeks. They left yesterday morning just